We on?
Yeah, we're live.
We're recording back at the first. No, I keep.
What's wrong with you, Eddie, man? Like, can't you get it right?
No, I come from work, son, because some of us don't have this life of leisure that you have come accustomed to lately.
Okay.
Those of us have to work hard.
I work hard. Yes. I just have a different way of working hard.
Okay?
Yes.
Explain.
I work on a computer.
Mister, get up from my bedroom, go down to my kitchen, eat, sit at the table, do 5 minutes of work, and then go back to bed.
That's work as far as I'm concerned.
Yo, guys, welcome back to Talking at the Movies. I'm Eddie Reese.
And I'm your boy, Salem.
And, no Mo.
Yeah, oh, right, yeah,
What's going on?
So Mo called me up earlier on today, and he basically got to Victoria Station, and then he got a call from his boyfriend. What? No, what? No, I know we shouldn't discuss this, but the viewers, the listeners need to know. They need to know what's going on. So, because Mo is like, he has the knowledge and the insight, and, you know, he's one of our main people.
He could probably sue you, the slander.
What?
The slander that you're throwing his way.
No, but it's true. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm talking about, him and his boyfriend. So, like, they're probably sitting now getting some popcorn. He's probably massaging his toes and watching a movie.
Is that true, Mo? I know you're probably listening to this. You've been keeping secrets.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, we know this anyway, that.
No, I always expected you.
Me?
I didn't expect Mo to be the one.
Wait, why me?
You've always been the most effeminate of our circle.
Let me tell you something.
You carry handbags.
Man bags. No. You got man bag over there.
This is a satchel. It's a travel bag. It's a big difference.
No, it's a man bag.
No, it's a travel bag.
Okay. Well, so
it doesn't hang from one shoulder like yours.
Mine clips to my chest.
Clips
like,
nowhere. It hangs from one shoulder. So I can't even say shoulder, man.
Anyway, so
we're gonna start on this.
All right.
People don't want to hear us speaking talking about fucking man bags. We've been watching this week,
right,
Mr. Roger.
So, my viewing experience has been a bit slow. However, I did catch Fantastic Beasts. Yes. And now, do you remember when we went to watch...
so this could be like a spoiler-free review.
Yeah, I won't get into it too much. But
no, let's get into it. Nice little spoiler-free review.
Oh, right. I just want to... see, now, do you remember when we saw... our first film on the 4DX. What do you remember what film it was?
Was it San Andreas?
Nah, it wasn't San Andreas. It was...
Oh, it was Hunger Games.
Yeah, one of the Hunger Games series.
Yeah,
films.
the last one.
So, it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. We walked out saying, it's okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
I tell you something now. Watching this film in 4DX is friggin' amazing. It really is. I'm telling you now, I went with my friend, we checked it out, and we had such a crazy time.
You're legitimately loving it now, because you seem to be lukewarm on it. Didn't you watch the Star Wars?
No, I didn't. I got that from my boss and his wife and the kids to watch that.
You didn't seem that enthusiastic about the 4DX film, but now you're actually...
Yeah, it's just... Guys, honestly, if you haven't experienced 4DX with...
And that's like... But it's 3D with moving chairs.
With...
wind,
yes,
you get
everything,
smoke and there's water that sprays in your face, and sometimes there's smells as well.
Absolutely. So it's a mixture of everything. But I now want to contradict myself. I don't want to experience 4DX ever again after that.
What? That don't make no sense. That makes no sense.
I'll tell you why.
It was amazing, but I never want to have that experience again.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, when certain people take certain drugs and they know they had an amazing kick from that drug, but at the same time it left them slightly a bit uneasy, that they come to realize that, wait, you know what, I don't want to do that again, although I had a good time. Yeah, kind of that.
I guess.
What I'm trying to say is that I get seriously nauseous. So although I know the viewing experience was good for everyone in the cinema that was there, because everyone was laughing and having a good time, including the person that I was with, I wanted to throw up at times. So I was hoping every time it calms down.
Yeah, you get this whole little travel in the air thing where any little bit of movement and you...
Yeah. Do you remember I got pulled out on the stretch on New York Airport? New York Airport.
Serious.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? Why do you have to laugh at my pain,
It was
Eddie?
so funny.
I was like, I didn't know if I was going to die, and everybody thought I was a terrorist. Yeah.
But Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, back to Fantastic Beasts. It was
Story. Break down story.
Right, story. See, it's really difficult. Okay, this is the best way to put it. You know what you said last week? It's a live action Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that. It's Eddie Redmayne going around just catching his fantastic beasts that are basically in his briefcase, and he's come to New York, and a few of them escape, and the I suppose you could say the group of wizards, the council of wizards, they see a lot of these beasts as threats. He's very close to them, and he understands what they're about. Okay. And so it kind of leads off into that direction, but at the same time there's a bigger threat that is emerging within the world of the world of magic and the world of sort of man, if you like. So man is realizing that there is something out there that actually exists, and and they basically, if it does, then they need to shut it down, and that's when man and the wizards, witches, all of that will battle it out, and there's going to be a big war. But that part,
Performances.
Oh, look, man! For this sort of film, the performance that you get was incredibly good. It's actually interesting seeing Eddie perform in this, and then sort of comparing his performance to what was that?
Jupiter Run.
Yeah,
That's not fair, man. He's got so many great.
Oh no! But
Great
this is the thing.
Performances.
No. And I get that, but it's
let him go, Salem. Let him be.
No, it's difficult to
Disrespect.
No, not at all. He was amazing in this.
Jealousy, because you never made it as an actor. That's what it is.
I didn't want to make it as an actor. I wanted to be a director. You're the one who wanted
After
to be
you tried to be an actor. After you wanted to be an actor.
When?
You wanted to be an actor.
I didn't know wherever I wanted to be.
Yes, you did.
No, don't.
Yes, you did.
Why are you putting words?
You wanted to be an actor. And then you got all like scared because of doing auditions and that. You just weren't happy because of the scripts, and you couldn't think that you could go through it.
Guys.
Yeah. It's all coming back now, isn't it? You're remembering that.
Guys, listen, let me tell you something.
And that was
Eddie was in a short film that I directed.
That was after you wanted to be a model. That was very short-lived as well.
Eddie wanted to also be an actor, and
I didn't want to be an actor.
Oh, really?
You forced me into being it.
Shut up! You were
making a film. You said, "Ed, you want to be in a film?" I thought, "Sure, fine. I'm gonna help my friend out."
Who auditioned butt naked for Star Wars?
I wasn't butt naked.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't butt naked.
Yes,
it wasn't an audition either.
All right, okay. Send your video footage.
It wasn't video footage.
What was it then?
It was just a photo because they needed to get the parameters of the body.
Were you naked in the photo?
It wasn't nude completely. I had underwear on.
He wanted to break
They
into
wanted
Star Wars.
It's Star Wars, for fuck's sake. Who doesn't want to be in Star Wars? But if you ever meet this guy, learn from this. If you ever meet this guy in real life, learn from this moment.
So anyway, I had a really good time, and I strongly suggest anyone listening to this podcast go check it out. However,
out of 5,
I'll I'll give it a 4-star, 4.5. Yeah,
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
That good. How does it compare to Part? Does it transition?
Yeah, it's brilliantly done.
It fits into that world. Does it?
Yeah. It's funny. It's scary at times. It gets you questioning certain characters, and there's sort of the transition into what you told me. I don't want to spoil it for the listeners. There's a sort of a transition point at the very end, which is pretty nicely done. It works so well as a film, and I think the 4DX, although I felt sick at times, did add an extra layer to this movie as well. So guys, check it out.
Alright.
Yeah, what about you?
So mine wasn't as current really, but there's a show which I keep hearing about for a couple of years now. Well, I never bothered watching it, and then Netflix picked it up, and they've started making new episodes for this show. It's called Black Mirror.
Okay.
And basically, I thought one day I was just chilling at home. I thought, you know what? Let me just actually watch this. It was a British show.
Yeah.
And it's like what's like a good comparison to it? Remember Twilight Zone?
Yeah, back in the 90s,
yeah.
right?
No, older than that. There was like new versions of it over the years, but yeah,
I remember the ones from the 90s, but
from
okay,
old. And like Tales from the Crypt, that's another
Yeah,
same sort of thing. Where every week it was like a different story,
okay.
and it was like a scary like horror thing. Every episode, like its own little anthology thing. This is what this is, but it's technologically based, so it deals with technology. So each week it's a different self-contained story, different characters, but it uses how technology can go fucked up, and how it can fuck up people's lives, and it can be perverted and all of this shit. It's really good. And I haven't gotten to the point where I'm actually at the point now where the new Netflix ones, which they've produced, are about to run. So I haven't watched those yet, but watching the British ones, fucking good, man. And it really is things. It's actually scary because you can really see society going in this direction.
Are we talking about sort of? I was listening to something recently. I think it's something to do with. I've forgotten the phrase, but it's technology it's like a
Techno horror, maybe?
no, just it's technology. It's basically a group of people within China. Loads of people, mainly all kids, students, and they're getting so addicted to technology that they're now being sent to certain boot camps. And stuff.
Kind of like people like addicts.
Yeah. So it's they're addicted to technology,
so this is
from there, fucked up stuff obviously happens. So is it something like that, or is it more like Terminator stuff, or?
Nah, it's more realistic. Like it's got a good cast as well. A lot of cool little people pop up. But one particular story is about this dude from Fantastic Four. Remember the guy who played Doom? I forget his name, man, but he was a good actor.
Okay.
In the most recent Fantastic Four. Basically, it's a world, but actually, there's actually some things of them connecting. But anyway, imagine a world where your eyes, everyone has these sort of surgically put in eyes that can record, like cameras inside them.
Okay.
And you have this little thing, it's called a grain, you put it into the back of your neck, and it records everything you see. And you have this little remote, and at any point you can just
like
rewind.
Google Glass.
Yeah, but it's literally in your eyes, and you can rewind and relive any moment you've lived since you had these eyes put in or the grain put in.
Right. So these are permanent. Oh, so you put them in, right?
Yeah, you put them in, and everyone has them. So and you can share what you see with other people. So if you had a TV up there, you could say that something happened to me on the way here. I could show you, like, you wouldn't guess what the fuck I saw today, and I could like Wi-Fi and show you the video, go through everything. Now, you think that would be cool, but then once you get into ideas of
that doesn't sound cool to me. That
being
sounds
in a relationship, and like, so that guy you were with, have you ever met him before? He goes, no, but he said he saw you at the party. Show me, go rewind to the party. Let me see the party. You know what I'm saying? Where it can go. Right. And if that person was lying,
yeah,
you can get caught out on certain things, and it can cause like
a lot of
I don't want to get into it, but that's just one of the stories, and it just turns into this whole clusterfuck. But all of them are in these like crazy little stories, and it's really good, man.
So would you? All right, I'm actually just interested. Would you get something like that put in? Because you seem like somebody that would.
See, the Ghost in the Shell world of being cybernetically enhanced doesn't really scare me. Like, maybe like you could have an improved memory by
you
putting a hard drive into your head.
So what happens if you get fucking hacked?
Well, that's the thing. That's a possibility. It'd have to be something which you wouldn't connect in it. But yeah, but it's an inevitability to a point.
Yeah.
But this thing actually does show you that it can.
Could you imagine if you're having sex?
That it happened. In this thing. It shows you that.
Oh my god!
That this couple had gotten so. They gotten to the point where they were so not really connecting as a couple that when they had sex, they weren't really in the moment with each other. They were both doing it, reliving different memories of having sex with someone else while they were having sex with each other.
Yeah.
And it was just like a normal thing. Like they were so disconnected. That it shows you it just fucks up society that people can go that way. And people who don't have it, they're considered weird. Like there's one woman who had hers stolen.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's a crime where people tear out their grain and it can be sold on the black market and people can relive their memories. So rich businessmen.
Yeah.
And this woman's like, yeah, I've got the scar here, but you know what? I'm happy. I don't want to get a new one put in there. Like, really? Don't isn't it strange? You just memorizing things on your own. It's like, yeah, it's peaceful. And it's weird because he creates this sort of two-tier sex society of technologically cybernetic people and just regular biology flesh bags, whatever the fuck you would call regular people.
Okay.
But that was just one of the stories in the show. There aren't that many episodes, but yeah, Netflix, they've taken over and they've produced their own episodes to this that just came out recently with American actors. So I can't wait to get into what they've done.
Okay, is that the only thing you've been watching?
I've been watching other things, but nothing new. Normal things like The Flash and all that, but you don't watch any of that, so I can't really speak of you.
Yeah, no. Cool. What all right.
Yeah, 'cause you don't watch any of
I don't want
this.
to speak with you because you don't watch it.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
All right,
It means nothing. The crossover's coming
it does
now
mean something,
with
people.
Supergirl,
Yes,
Flash, Arrow,
to me, yes,
Legends
it
of
does.
Tomorrow. Wicked. Cannot wait. But this guy doesn't give a damn.
I do care.
You don't care because you would be watching it if you gave a damn.
When you and Mo are talking about the Flash, I'm like a little kid. I'm like, okay, these
looking at
really
your phone.
Interesting. No, I'm not looking at my phone.
Sitting back, you're looking at your phone, not saying anything.
No, I don't.
Bored out your mind.
No, I want to know what's going on in the Flash. But the way you two explain it are so rubbish at explaining things that I just don't have no interest in watching it. Maybe if we had someone
We
a bit
forced
more,
you to watch one. You
somebody
still couldn't
a bit
watch
more
it.
intelligent, like was
try.
Usman. Maybe if he was actually.
Oh, I see how you
the
get in there.
dentist, if he was actually
I
explaining
see.
it,
Sneaky
I've had some
weasel
really
tech.
interesting conversations with the guy, and he's an
way you
incredibly smart person. I
pit
think
people
I
against
could
each other.
get into the show.
Rubbish.
What do you mean rubbish?
You're rubbish.
Anyway,
You're not fooling anyone.
All right, well, we got what's on news.
It's been confirmed. One of the John Wick directors,
Yep.
just a duo, is gonna be doing Deadpool.
Oh,
So
my
I'm
God.
actually more looking forward to Deadpool 2 now, because just that intensity in the action in a Deadpool movie.
So when was this confirmed? Is it just?
This week, I think last day or so.
Oh my lord, this is just elevated.
Yeah, the action, whoa.
What are we? I know the last time the reason for there's a number of different stories to why the other director pulled out.
It was a few
Are we
things.
still looking at a
Budget.
low budget? Have they upped the budget? Do you know what's going on with this? Because I understand
The
that Fox
budget,
actually wants to keep
I
it.
think the budget is more than the last one, but it's not going to be as much as the other director wanted. He wanted it to be in like the 150 million, but it's not going to be that much.
Yeah.
And we don't know about. It was also a dispute as to who was going to play Cable. He wanted one actor, and they didn't want someone else. So we never really had a proper confirmation on it, but yeah, I don't care.
But the John Wick director, man.
Big head.
What's his name again? David.
David Leitch.
Yeah.
Leitch.
Well, what he did with John Wick, it's incredible. It really is. It's just one of those gems of last year. Was it last year?
Year before.
Yeah. Okay.
And the new ones on it looks.
Yeah. We got to do a midnight of that if it comes out. Like, obviously, midnight.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I'm really surprised to hear that, and I'm now even more excited.
It's gonna be wicked, man. I want the action and the violence as well, because it's gonna be an R-rated still.
Oh man!
Remember that shot with John Wick, man, when he was shooting like the gun, like it was almost like Gun Carter from Equilibrium, and he was just like, love it.
Could you see? Is there somebody else that you would like? I mean, are you completely happy with this choice?
I am, because I think it works for Deadpool to have an action-heavy style, because the comedy is more of a natural thing that the actor already can do himself.
Yeah.
So I don't really need to think that much about that, because most of it was all improvised stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So as long as if the action wasn't good, it really wouldn't make it as, I wouldn't be that excited. But now knowing that this is what it's about, it's part of what makes Deadpool cool. Obviously, I want a decent story.
Yeah.
But I can't really think of anyone else who would suit it more.
Yeah, if Reynolds
maybe the guy from The Raid, that directed The Raid.
Oh,
maybe he would be an option.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he would have been cool.
I'm surprised that he hasn't actually.
He's really working on his own. He's got another movie about to come out. That he's working on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I just if Reynolds is clearly cool, clearly he is. If Fox is cool with it, then I reckon we've got we've got a really good movie on our hands.
Shall see. Mortal Kombat is happening. Finally, they've got a new director. Problem is, he ain't never done nothing except for commercials. That was the way I always said you should go. You should get into doing commercials because it does lead to movies, man.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, wait, this is look.
Simon McQuaid.
Yeah,
Imagine
okay.
Mortal Kombat being your first movie.
Yeah, you know what? As much as look, that sounds great and that sounds amazing. I'm
James Wan still producing it. Horror James Wan.
Yeah.
He's got a good track record, even as a producer.
Yeah, but there's been loads of producers on certain films that we've been extremely excited about that just haven't hit the mark. You know, and they've been like, you know, top producers. I mean, Michael Bay is like...
Oh, fucking Michael Bay.
Okay,
Yeah, but he produces films that are basically as shitty as his. He hasn't got no taste. But James Wan, what's it? Insidious? I can't even. There's so many. They all blur in my mind now. Whether it's Insidious or Sinister.
Yeah. Wait, actually.
Yeah, they all just blur in my mind as being the same one. So I can't even remember. But he's doing Aquaman now. So regardless.
I can't see this, Eddie. If I'm honest with you, I cannot see somebody taking on Mortal Kombat and hasn't had. And look.
Without experience.
Yeah. It's like you. Okay, fine. There was something in his show role.
There's a lot of directors though that make that leap.
I know there is, but I think it's just okay. I think the way
Snow White, the guy that Snow White film, he didn't have no. That was his first film.
Right. Okay. I think the way
flawed film, but still visually did a good job.
Yeah, I
think. Chic script.
Okay. What
I'm Legacy.
Are you gonna let me talk?
No.
Every time I talk.
Legacy.
Every time I talk, you cut me all the time. Okay. Now look. Yeah.
I did not say anything. Go for it.
Do you want me to just fatality you right now?
Here you go.
Look. This is Mortal Kombat is really close to us. We love friggin' Mortal Kombat. It's like you did a number of trailer reactions to the game, right? You know, obviously you love it. That's why you did it. It just would have been a bit more exciting for me to have somebody on board that has a bit more experience when it comes down to film. It doesn't have to be 4 or 5 films, it could be just the one, but at least we could see just a consistent body of work for this sort of style.
You want experience.
Yeah, I just don't think, just because James Wan is producing, I just don't think that's enough.
Would it have been cool that the dude that they've got to do Deadpool was doing Mortal Kombat?
Absolutely.
Or even the Raid.
Because there's a solid, you know, there's a track record. There's something there that we could see, whether it's an hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours. There's work there. There's a film. But this is really, really difficult for me.
Justice League.
Okay.
A movie which isn't that far away. I think it's next year.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's next year. We've already seen the test reel for it.
Nah, it's not next year.
Yeah, it's definitely next year.
Yep.
Green Lantern will be making an appearance.
Okay.
We haven't been told who it's going to be, who's been cast. Apparently, they've already finished shooting, so I don't know how this is going to be, how they're going to fit this in. So either they secretly have already done it.
Yeah.
The Green Lantern. Remember how shitty that movie went last time with Reynolds?
Yeah.
But it's a good character, though. I think there's potential there. So does this kind of get you excited
look, the way
cautious?
I don't know how. This is one of those films that when it came out, I was so Batman vs Superman.
Oh yeah.
I was so excited about it. But now I just don't know what to expect, and I just don't want to get excited.
Yeah, because you don't want to be let down again.
No, of course not. I'm with this film. No matter what I see when it comes down to the test footage, the trailer, the teaser, I don't care. I'm gonna go and see this film just with a complete blank slate. I don't want to rank it too high or too low. Just like, let's just see what it's about, and that's it. And with what you're saying about
Green Lantern, though, man,
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to register this in my head. I'm having a difficult time. Yeah, he's an awesome character. Of course, he belongs there because he's a part of the Justice League. But Come on, the more we break it down, am I the only person
No,
that
I'm
thinks...
worried. I hope he has a proper costume this time, not like a CG costume like he did in that shitty film.
Yeah.
Oh, who will they get? Who have they secretly cast? It's weird,
Look, you will be here like for the next until the film's released. We'll never know.
Time will tell, man.
Yeah.
Inhumans, the movie which they kept pushing back and then scrapped off of their Marvel's schedule.
Yeah.
Inhumans was going to be their new sort of X-Men type crew.
Yep.
Because they've kind of changed the world where mutants aren't there anymore.
Is that's in the comic books as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's all being completely transformed.
Because they pretty much almost got rid of mutants completely. And they kept pushing the film back, and then it's fallen off. Now, there was a history here before we get into this. You had the dude, Kevin Feige.
Yep.
His boss.
Yep.
Like Perlmutter, if I remember right.
Okay.
And then Disney split the company because they didn't get on, and then gave all the TV stuff to Perlmutter, and Feige got to keep the films. Perlmutter wanted to make Inhumans. That was his thing. But now that he wasn't in charge of films anymore, Inhumans has fizzled away and not happening. And now it's been confirmed that Inhumans is going to be a TV show now. Remember, this is the movie that Vin Diesel was going to play like the leader of the Inhumans. That was why he played Groot in the film, knowing on the basis that he was going to get to play Black Bolt in the film.
Oh, is that the reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, I get to play Black Bolt. That means, okay, I'll do Groot now and then do Black Bolt later.
Oh, shit.
So now it's going to be a show on ABC of all fucking channels, which worries me.
See, Mo would love this. I'm not excited. Today, you're presenting a lot of news to me that I'm not, that except for the John Wick stuff. But this is something, because Mo likes crappy TV shows, right? And he likes crappy movies. This is something that he would truly get behind.
But just the idea, it's a superhero group of superhumans. They're supposed to be like the original people that all superpowers on Earth come from. Just the idea of that on a TV, would that be interesting to you, of the possibility of it being a good show? It's like X-Men, basically.
But you just said ABC, and I think that's just
but then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is good now. It is legitimately a good show. I enjoy it. Maybe they've learned.
See, I'm actually the wrong person to ask when it comes down to this, because there's a number of shows that you guys watch, and like you said, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's a show that doesn't have... I don't have an interest in it. Or even a lot of the,
fake nerd.
What do you mean fake nerd?
You're a fake nerd.
How am I a fake nerd?
A fake nerd.
I don't want to be a fake nerd. I'm not a fake nerd. Just because I don't like or I don't watch certain things.
Any comic book show.
Any comic book show.
You didn't like any of them?
I watch Gotham.
Why? This is gonna be the shittest one of a lot of them.
There are people out there that watch Gotham. I'm
terrible.
saying no. Hold up a minute. Gotham is not terrible. First two seasons of Gotham are good, and then the third one is kind of drifting and falling apart.
Oh,
you didn't just insult me there. You insulted the listeners as well. The people that listen to this podcast.
Anyone listens to watches Gotham sucks.
What?
Stand by it.
Throw your abuse to Eddie right now, people, down in the comment section.
Thumbs down.
Right, but I have no interest in this.
So anyway, Vin Diesel, would you have been interested if Vin Diesel was stuck with it and played it?
No! I just don't.
Well, good thing, because he said he's unlikely to do it now.
Yeah,
thank God.
Yeah, I don't care about Vin Diesel, man. Especially with all the stuff that he's bringing out nowadays.
Yeah. Mark Foster to direct Disney's live-action Winnie the Pooh movie called Christopher Robin. Now, this is the dude that did World War Z. Disney to me did a lot of these adaptations of live-action into films. Do you think Winnie the Pooh can work?
All right, I think...
You've seen the Beauty and the Beast trailer
I've
seen. You saw that, right? I guess you didn't like it from the first laughter that came out of your mouth.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Really? You were looking forward to that shit?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Disney sort of, anime cartoons that growing up. I really liked that. But when I saw that, I was so disappointed. disappointed. I know it's just a trailer.
No, yeah, I can't say I'm that excited for it. But then again, I wasn't for Cinderella either. But that turned out actually to be okay. That was actually
But
better than I
Cinderella
expected.
wasn't too much with the whole CGI sort of like.
I don't know, not as much. But
Yeah, there wasn't. I don't think there was any like. There was people.
Yeah, but there were like fairy godmothers and all that
but
stuff and the
that's-
magic
Yeah, but the fairy godmothers
and the
were.
horses, the mice that tell the horses and all that.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. That was.
But yeah, I get what you're saying though.
They
I would
were-
have been okay if they gotten rid of the clock and the teapot. You know, all the characters that
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
and because they
They
did
get
look
rid
a
of
bit
the
weird.
beast. Even he looks weird.
I actually thought he looked alright.
Yeah.
I actually thought he looked alright. He looked better than that old TV show.
Oh.
Beauty and the Beast, big guy. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Now.
So yeah, Winnie the Pooh. So the thing is, they're calling it Christopher Robin, not Winnie the Pooh. So they may take a different twist on it and deal with that boy. Because remember, the story was the boy who's had these imaginary friends, or he was friends with Winnie and all of this, and the Pooh and the rest, Tigger and all that.
All right.
So maybe they're dealing with this kid who has problems at home, and maybe this is his imaginary world that he goes in. Maybe that could be
that'd be good. But then there are films that have worked.
Wild Things.
Wild
Or
Thing-
Where the Wild Things Are. That's what it was.
There's
That was
that-
really good.
And then what's that? The bear who's always wearing the raincoat
Oh, yeah.
on the station.
Paddington Bear.
Yeah, Paddington. That was really good.
Did you watch it?
No, but wait, hold up, excuse me.
What are you gonna try to defend yourself? You just said it's really good. Did you watch it? No.
No. I have a lot of nephews and nieces that love this. Okay, so they liked it. So I'm just gonna take their word for it that it was good. But the reviews on it were also very good. You know?
So
when I think about the transformation from when I look at that, I think, okay, well, you know,
it can work.
yeah, of course it can. I think it could.
Taron Egerton. This was the dude who was in The Kingsman,
Yep.
the main character. He's playing Robin Hood in the new Robin Hood origin movie.
Oh man, I can't get this dude's picture in my head.
Kingsman.
Yeah.
You forgot Kingsman?
Yeah. The main guy.
Yeah. The kid.
Oh, the kid.
Eggsy.
Oh, Eggsy. Oh my god. Look,
He was good in Eggsy. He was
Eggsy
good.
was good. There is no doubt. Eggsy, yes, you're right. Eggsy was good.
Now he's like a teenage London Robin Hood, like an estate kid.
What is that? What it is? He's an estate kid that
Oh
goes
no, but
helping.
because he's young now, isn't he? He's like an origin of. So maybe he's gonna be like some homeless kid on the streets of, I don't know, London or wherever the hell they're gonna base
Clapham.
it. I won't be clapping these back then, but yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And okay, so
Origins of Robin Hood. So,
so-
maybe it's him as a kid, how he.
it's wait. This is a TV show.
No, it's a film.
What? How are someone?
2018.
How? I can't. Again, I cannot see this. I just don't see it. I'm having a difficult time trying to visualize a lot of these
Hey,
films.
what's going on, Silo? You used to be able to just imagine worlds upon worlds in your mind, and now it's just like I can't picture it in my brain.
You stole my soul, Eddie.
Just
You
picture
stole it.
Imagine it. He's young, so
Yes.
we're not gonna get an old Robin Hood in the thing like they had with the last one.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Come on.
So now he's a young kid. You know, he's homeless.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Oliver Twist type thing. He has a little crew of other kids who pickpocket and steal food from street markets.
Yeah.
But then he has to he gets taken under the wing by some older guy who teaches him how to use the bow and arrow and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone's gonna have to teach him how to use that bow and arrow like he does.
Old guy teaching him how to use bow and arrow. Right, okay.
He has to fight against whatever sheriff of whatever town he's in. It could be interesting. I reckon there's. For some reason, now that I've explained it in my head, it looks a bit like. Remember that the new King Arthur movie that's coming with Guy Ritchie. Do you ever remember that trailer with the guy from
I can't stop laughing.
with the Sons of Anarchy guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in my head now. I can't fucking, which isn't good.
Does that actually, no, you've just pitched me the idea of what you think should be a great movie and then realised that actually sounds rubbish.
It depends how it's directed. I can see it, but whether it works as a movie, I don't know.
It's about films that get you excited about going to the cinema.
Depends how it's directed and who the villain is. Maybe it could still be the Sheriff of Nottingham. Maybe, because I don't know how the Sheriff of Nottingham has to be older, so maybe. What I want is the original Robin Hood that Ridley Scott was going to do, where Robin Hood was the bad guy, the Sheriff of Nottingham was the good guy. That's what I wanted.
Yes.
Twist it around, show an interesting story.
See, that's what would work. The moment you take a story like that,
on his head.
Absolutely. That's when I will get excited. But with what you just explained to me, doing your pitch elevator pitch just didn't work. You would have been like, I would have just turned around and said, yes, okay, you might want to pitch that to somebody else, Eddie.
Fine. The Crow is dead. Again. This movie can't get made. It keeps jumping around from director to director, from actor to actor.
What happened now?
Well, it's gone from the Stupid Relativity was going to make it with Jason Momoa, Aquaman.
Yeah.
But now it seems to have just died and it's floating around. Now it's going to end up on some other studio, but likelihood Momoa probably won't be attached to it now.
This is such an awesome film.
Potentially.
Yeah. So what the hell is going on? Like, why does everybody reckon they're going to die if they play the Crow?
You kind of think there's a big curse, but they did make a ton of shitty sequels to the Brandon Lee one.
Do you remember our one? Like the
Asian Crow.
The Asian Crow.
Which you recorded over a classic of cinema. Our origin story, and you whacked it to record an episode of God knows,
no,
Angel or something.
No, it wasn't that. It was like, when we used to get Brian's manga, I used to record like the porn stuff off them. So I think I recorded the porn over our.
Also, that has been the one thing that I've always been upset about that you recorded over.
But why? Why would you upset?
Because I wanted
to
relive those memories. Because I was proud of what we did. It was fun. We had the whole thing there. Scenes, we had lines, we had the action scene, we got Leonardo in to be a henchman, and we had to fight them in the garden, remember that?
Yeah. I know, man. Now that
looking back at that,
I wish I didn't record porn over it.
I don't have no video footage of what we looked like when we were that age.
You don't have anything?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, man. I feel really bad now.
Only now?
Yeah, only now. Like, in the next 2 minutes, I'll be fine. But... don't you want to see this film made? I do.
Yeah.
It's been too long. I need to see it.
I want to see it and get it right. I did really like that Brandon Lee one, man.
Have you tried to watch it recently?
I haven't. It probably doesn't live up.
No.
But still, it was fun at the time.
Yeah.
It's a shame. He never really got the wheels going, did he, before he died?
No.
Damn shame. Starship Troopers. Paul Verhoeven is not happy that they're doing this reboot.
Okay, so for everyone that doesn't know who this is,
director of Starship Troopers.
Right. Yeah.
He also directed Hollow Man, which
Yep.
was a cool little film. Starship Troopers did Showgirls, which is a bit of a blot on his career. But actually, it's still one of those guilty pleasures a lot of people want to go back to. Basic Instinct.
Yep.
Classic. Actually, I fucking saw him. Yeah, when I went to that script thing and he was there, he was talking. Wow, how the hell did I forget about that? Total Recall, RoboCop. Yeah, a bunch of shit.
Right.
So he's not happy that Starship Troopers is being remade because it's being remade without him.
What? Some people, man. I don't like if the studio want to make it.
Yeah, and he ain't even like he created it. Yeah. Starship Troopers was based on a book, a novel. And he's not happy because apparently they're going back to the source material, making it more like the novel, which is a lot darker, a lot more of a militaristic type of story. And he's not happy about that, but that sounds way more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Rather than the sort of camp, tongue-in-cheek. Even though I did enjoy Starship Troopers when it came out, I think now it could do with a bit more of a serious tone.
It annoys me when I hear things like this, is because, like you said, he just directed it. He doesn't own the property, and that's it. I get this whole thing about he probably thought he did a really good job on Starship Troopers, so he deserves to be brought back in to do something,
He hasn't done much lately.
Yeah, to be a part of that. But maybe that's what it is. It's that because he hasn't done anything lately, he's just trying to get his name out there. To create this a bit of a noise, if you like.
Yeah, they're always doing it. They've always got to moan. But there's the idea: Starship Troopers coming back, potentially. What it could be. You're just looking at me blank.
No, I like what you said. I think going back, it being slightly a bit more darker, a bit more sort of slightly more horror-like. If you sort of that sort of feel to it, I think it could work really well.
Did you see any of the sequels?
No, I didn't. No, I only saw the original, and that was it.
It was the second one, which is they tried to do a full-on horror, different director. That sucked. There was a TV show. The animated TV show was good. Really good. It's like a CG animated one. That was cool for the time. Then there was an CG anime version, which was kind of... Yeah, it keeps coming back. I don't know why, because it hasn't actually been like massively popular. So I don't know why it always keeps resurfacing.
Well, there's got to be a demand for it, right?
I guess for someone.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned there's been 3 films. There's also been an anime of it. So there is a fan following, and I can imagine a lot of people want to see this resurface.
Must be.
Yeah.
Do you think this fan following carries on over to Sesame Street, which is getting a movie produced by the Stranger Things duo?
Okay.
Sesame Street. Yeah. I loved Sesame Street as a kid. Yeah, but as a movie?
Sesame Street as a movie. Yeah, I can see that working.
Really?
Yeah, think about the Sesame Street would
pitch it. What's the story?
No, well, I don't have a story.
Elevator pitch.
Okay.
You got 2 minutes, man. Okay. Impress me.
Okay. The Cookie Monster. Mm-hmm. All right. He's now going around. The streets have become darker. All right. They're no longer as lively and as colourful as they used to be.
Okay.
No longer educating the youth. Mm-hmm. Right. This is more to do with the Cookie Monster and other characters within Sesame Street have been possessed by some demonic entity.
This is a kids' film, remember?
Yeah.
So it's still going to be like a kids-friendly demonic entity.
Yeah. Like a slime, a Casper sort of thing. Yes, there you go. The Count. There you go. The Count. Right. So the Count wants to take away sort of fun and education and these characters that everyone loved so much away from Sesame Street and turn them into vampires.
Okay.
Right. And
get out my elevator.
Okay.
It would be an interesting thing if they actually did try and weave in a proper story.
Well, look,
it has to be like Big Bird.
Yeah, you can. Of course, you can. You've got wasn't there not Sesame Street? Muppets.
Yeah,
there's a Muppet movie that worked.
Yes.
Yeah, this could work as well.
I guess.
Why not? I mean, it's only puppets running around the place, right?
This is true.
Yes. So why can't it work?
I bet it's gonna be something crap like evil developers are trying to buy up Sesame Street and turn it into condos. And Sesame Street characters have to get together to try and stop them, to stop the bulldozers from taking over the street and gentrifying the area. I bet it's going to be something lame like that.
Well, if it is, then I won't have any interest in taking anyone to watch that.
Did you watch Westworld this week?
Yes, I did. I did watch Westworld. Mo's so rubbish. Sorry, Mo, if you're listening to this. I don't understand what's wrong with that guy. This was so fucking amazing.
It was a fucking crazy
Especially
show.
the end.
Even though me and Dan predicted that this guy was probably a machine, still, the way that they revealed it, loved it.
Cleaning his glasses.
From the moment she was like, this door, like, where does this door go? And he was like, what door? That was when it clicked. Because he said that sometimes the machines, they can be programmed to not see a door right in front of them. Right as he said that, it's like, holy fuck, he's a machine.
My God. It was a seriously entertaining episode.
Take off his jacket.
Yeah. Tie.
Yeah, you see the fear in her eye. It's like, don't do this. Hopkins, man, he's an evil bastard.
I like Hopkins. I don't think he's evil. He just wants to.
You think he's just happily
Yeah.
fine. He's going around killing everybody.
I think these people are trying to take something away that he created and he loves. It's like, wouldn't you kill somebody that was trying to kill your kids?
It's his fault. He obviously gave away too many of the shares when he made the company, let the company go public.
He was naive. Like, these things happen. And now they're trying to take it away.
So
like a lot of these
everybody.
corporations do.
So killing everybody is the answer.
No, not killing everybody, but every here and there, when people are trying to kill something that you've created, then maybe getting rid of them is the best form of action.
You know what? I believed you when you said you spoke to Mo. I haven't spoken to him, so I've only got your word for it. Have you done something to him? Have you gotten rid of him?
What are you talking about?
Am I going to walk into a room where there's like a machine with building a...
What are you talking about, Eddie?
Mo.
Mo is fine.
I'm looking around. I want to see.
Don't need to call
is his
him.
phone here?
Don't need to call him. He's fine. He's with his boyfriend. I've told you, he's fine. But I really enjoyed Westworld. It's getting more and more exciting for me, and I can't wait until the next episode. Now,
you see what they with Maeve. Now that she's just turned into a complete like evil genius.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so crazy. I love it.
I just want to know, after watching that episode, if Mo is still detached from the show. Yeah. I really want to know. Should we call him? We should call him and just ask him.
Actually, no, keep the mystery of you thinking you killed him.
Okay.
Yeah, plus we're at 50 minutes anyway now. It's long enough. I'm loving it, man. Look, but the thing is, have you heard the news about season 2?
No.
It's such a big undertaking, this show. Effects-wise and the writing, that they think that they're not going to get the show out by 2017. So we're going to have to wait until 2018 for season 2.
I don't mind that.
It's nearly finished.
Yeah, I still don't mind that.
A whole year.
It's fine. What is it with you and needing stuff straight away? Why can't you just be patient?
Straight away. It's a whole year. It's not like
a year
the normal cycle of a show. It's way longer.
Don't worry. There's going to be so many other crazy shows in between that you're going to get into.
Yeah, and I'm going to completely forget about Westworld.
No,
by the time it comes back. This is how I fall off shows. Because the gap is so long now, I just don't bother go back to it. That always happens.
I can't remember the last time you were so excited about a show.
So I don't get how they can let it fall. Like, this show was delayed so many times because of the size of the production. You would have thought that would given them more time to get shit done. Plus, if they can do Game of Thrones regularly every year, that's a way bigger undertaking.
Yep.
They make that in multiple countries around the world. Way bigger casts, and they manage to get that out every year. Why the hell they can't do that with this?
Well, that's not confirmed that we're going to get it in 2018.
Yeah, the producers are.
Oh, they've actually said
they
it.
They're freaking away. They're going to get it done. So it's going to be 2018.
All right. Well, look, I enjoyed the first season, the way it's going, and I don't care about it being 2018.
You don't really like it, do you?
I do like it.
You don't like it, or you'd be upset.
Eddie, do you really want to know what happened to Mo? You really want to know, Eddie? Do you really want to know? Guys, we're going to leave you to it. I've got to show Eddie something.
Yeah, I want to show you.
I'm not going to show you my dick, alright?
I didn't say nothing about your dick.
Really
I said nothing about your dick.
I wouldn't show you.
This shows where your mind is, that you would go to that.
You would
go to that place.
I was going to show you my new game that I brought.
You don't play games.
Yes, I do play games. I was going to show you a new game. I was going to sign out because I know I'm going to take you home as well. Alright?
People, I don't even need to say anything because they know. I think if people are listening to this, they know the type of person you are. They're getting a greater understanding of your character. I'm happy. Without Mo here, it's easier. You can kind of bury yourself a lot deeper, a lot quicker. It's nice.
Guys, it's been fun. I'm going to sign out right now. It's your boy Silent from Bolly Fools.
Panicked. I'm Ed Reese from the first take. Check out the channels. Check out, dude. So what's going on with anime amateurs? Like, I want to do like bunch more thingies on it if I can get time at home, but I can't. So
well, my biggest issue. Sorry, guys.
There's so many. There's a Full Metal Alchemist, the movie trailers come up.
Yeah,
a bunch of other little things will be coming
you should
up.
just get them out. Then my issue is that I obviously Mo's got work and it's just clashing with a lot of stuff.
Oh, it's a shame. Ghost
Yeah.
in the Shell took really well.
Oh really?
That trailer, yeah, the reaction.
Okay.
It's like 5,000. That's crazy. Anyway, all right, people. Out we go. We signing out.
Peace.
See ya.